What's going on, everybody? Back here for another video, and I have something really cool to share with you guys today. And first off, I want to share with you guys my new setup right here. This is my new workstation. I've been trying new things throughout the year, and I think I finally found one that's going to stick. So if you like this workstation, please comment below and let me know your thoughts. Thumbs up if it's good, thumbs down if you think I could do better. But for right now, I feel like this is going to stay. And yeah, so let's get into what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about this awesome tool in Capture One that I think if you're not working on it, if you're working on a team environment, I think this is a perfect tool to use. So let's roll that intro. All right, guys. So um, this tool in Capture One is called the Capture Pilot feature, and if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much you're using Capture One, you're shooting tethered into Capture One, and the Capture Pilot really enables you to have a Capture One to have its own IP address where you could share that with a art director, or say like if you're doing a tethered shoot and you're working remotely, your client can still view the files as long as they have this IP address. So I'm going to take you guys into my computer, show you guys how to set up that IP address and share it with your client. And what's also cool is you could do it wirelessly with your iPad too. So say like if you're on set and you have another art director on set, instead of having them look over your shoulder on the computer when you're looking at the files, they could be just sitting down somewhere and have an iPad in their lap, and they could be viewing the files through the iPad, and they could rate and select files from there that they like as well. So this kind of really like helps reduce the clutter on the set, and it helps pretty much give you freedom during the shoot. So I'm gonna take you guys into my computer right now, and we'll show you how to do the Capture One pilot setting. Alright guys, so we're here in Capture One, and I'm going to show you guys this folder. This is where we have all the information for the selects and rated images. And then this folder is where, this tab is where we have all the camera information. And we don't have a camera hooked up, so that's not showing. And then right here, this is where you'll find Capture Pilot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click this tab open. There we go. So now that the tab is open, you have all your information. You could put your session name in there for the server name. That's what I usually do. And these are different folders that you could display for your client to see. So there's capture, there's selects, and yeah, so this is a capture folder, and there's an output folder. So these are the different folders. I usually use the selects folder. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. Alright, so yeah, so right here is where you could decide for mobile or web, and sometimes I might use the output folder for small clients, but not really. I don't use it too much often. I just use the selects folder. And right here is where you could choose to use a password for the server, but I'm not going to do that. I don't really do that too often either. So yeah, I don't use the password. So yeah, this is a great tool for when you're using your showing your best images. So like, yeah, so this is where I would just use them and rate them and put them in the selects folder. And then when you want your client to see this folder, what I would do is simple, easy. You would just start the image server right here. But yeah, so no password needed. And yeah, so I'm just going to choose mobile and web. That way, if the client is remote, they can have the web, and then if they're here on set, they'll have the mobile. So then next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just email it to the client or whoever I want to see. So there we go. I'm gonna hit that email button, and then this dialog is gonna come up. Hold on, let me close this. Let me minimize. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm just going to use this one. But yeah, this shows the IP address from the Capture One server. You can view it on the iPad with the Capture Pilot app, or you can have the server IP address. And so what you would do is you would copy that and you would paste it in a web page on a website. But we're going to cancel this because what I'm going to do is I'm going to email this to myself. And yeah, so now I'll be able to send that off. Let me close these. And I'm going to get the email inviting me to use the server. So let me just close out these and go to website. Bring this over here. I'm just going to paste that IP address that I copied from the email. And right here, see, it shows that there's nothing in my selects folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Capture One. I'm going to take this image right here and put it in this selects folder. So move to selects, continue. So now it's in the selects folder. So when I go back to the first tab, I'm going to see the selects folder, and there it is. It's right here. So that's very easy, very simple, and there you see it on the IP address. So like I said, this is great for when you're shooting remotely. Please excuse my misspelling right here, but yeah, so when you're shooting remotely, this is what your client will see. They'll be able to size it and rate it right here, and this way when you're on set, you'll see exactly which images that they like, and helps with the workflow. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take you guys through the iPad and show you how it looks on the iPad. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I will see you guys back on the screen. All right, guys, so now I'm about to show you guys how it is on a mobile device. I'm going to use my iPad, and let me unlock it real quick. So I already have Capture One on here. It's the app. So it's going to show up like this. And if the server, it should automatically pick up the server. Or yeah, so this is the server right here that we recently have from the computer. So I'm just going to click on that, and there's our image right there. I'm gonna click on it, and there it is. It's right here on the iPad, and it was on the computer as well. And so this gives you flexibility when working on set. You can have your art director or whoever, a wardrobe stylist or makeup artist, whoever is on set, they can have this, and while you're shooting, they could zoom in or see what's going on, and they could also rate it, rate the image, and make suggestions on it. So this is a great tool for, like I said, if you're in the studio and you just kind of pretty much want to involve everybody on set, and this is a great tool to do that. And also, if you're working remotely and you have a client that's maybe in another state, you could send them this link during the shoot, and they could see actually what's going on while you're shooting. So this is an amazing tool, and I hope you guys found this valuable, and it's proved valuable to me. So that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. So that's all for this video. See you guys on the next one, and shoot for your dream.